It's not often you have to go to a story wearing a riot gear helmet and carrying an umbrella on a sunny day for protection, but here we are.
News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson showing up prepared. A Sarasota County woman actually called us about hawks attacking people outside of her business.
And sure enough, when our Jeff Patterson went to Venice to see the issue for himself, he was attacked by a hawk as well. Jeff joins us now live from the scene of the attacks. And Jeff,
he's still ready for
he's
another
not
hit.
taking any chances. I mean, you're a seasoned vet at this point. You know what to do.
I will tell you, it's not often you come to work dressed like this, but this isn't a metaphor for something. I was actually hit in the head today by a hawk. Thankfully, I was wearing this helmet, and I have a gash in the top of the helmet to prove I was hit by the hawk. But on the serious side, these hawks have become a real problem for Odalis Hayes and her family. Here it comes, incoming!
People in the newsroom may have thought I was joking today when I put on a riot helmet to cover a story about a bird. But the attack was no joke. Odalis Hayes says she had one pair of nesting hawks outside of her Sarasota business for 12 years. But last year, there was a fight for territory.
So, my poor resident hawks got kicked out.
And this pair of nesting hawks is much more dangerous.
Now, they're more aggressive than ever. I mean, they're attacking my husband, taking the garbage out.
With the helmet on, the bird attacked me. But I'm not the only one. An FWC officer came out to investigate. The bird attacked him. The birds have also attacked Odalis' son.
Your son has been attacked too.
Oh, yeah, very bad. Yeah, he was all cut up.
Unfortunately, he didn't have a helmet on, and the bird injured his head. David Boykin is with Gulf Coast Bird Away. It's his business to get rid of nuisance birds. But Boykin says hawks have to be treated differently than some birds.
We're talking about hawks are going to be hawks, and they're going to pretty much, rule the land. And with the guidelines in place by FWC, they are protected.
He says Odalis can move the nest after nesting season is over. She did that last year, but the birds returned. Boykin suggests putting shiny objects up in the tree.
Short term, something flashy that would give them a visual scare, a visual deterrent. Otherwise, people some say hang wind chimes.
Unfortunately, David Voikin says the hawks will eventually become accustomed to those deterrents, to a wind chime or to something visual to keep them away. So he suggests something like an air horn to move them along after the fledglings have moved out of the nest. Just anything to keep them from coming back.
It's crazy. I've seen sparrows do this and all those things you hang and the snakes and all the nothing ever works. Birds are incredible, but hawks. And I guess the talons, that's what's coming on?
That's all I think about. And looked like her son didn't have any hair, so I mean, that's like straight to the noggin.
And did it hit your head? You said you had a gash on the helmet, or at least a mark?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It hit me in the back of the helmet. We've been keeping an eye out, trying to see if they're around. Right now, they're not even in the nest, which makes us a little bit nervous. But when the hawk hit me, it hit me from behind. I had been watching out for it, but there are two of them. And so one was flying, the other one hit me in the head. And I can tell you, it made a sound when it hit. And you could tell that something large had hit the helmet.
Well, they don't need to go to the gym anymore. They're getting cardio every time they get out of the car and run to the house. My goodness.
Hope those baby birds get out of there in a hurry and everybody's safe.
Wow.
Stay safe out there, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.